Okay, the bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in the Kodo's room.
Yep.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Okay, that one's not wrong.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yep.
Then the killer ran after her.
Yep.
And they got into the bathroom.
Yep.
Here comes a brand new world. Let's find a new way you've never imagined. Across the sea, beyond the sky, you can do whatever you want. Oh, here comes a brand new world.
Alola Golden Ghost, GoldPrimvallyYT here. It's time for the craft trial. Let's go in. An elevator? You're late, Makoto. We've been waiting for you.
Listen to me!
For the craft trial. Then we can reveal all the details of Makoto's crime. So they are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. Now, who is the killer? It's Sayaka. He's really one of us. Leon?
Is everyone here? Okay then, please board the elevator in front of you, where all your fate will be discovered.
Oh! I am ready! They have all our evidence.
Well,
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I've said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery for identification itself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I don't need someone to tell me to do that. I was smart to find out who the real killer is. And then I went to get myself finished. I turned trembling with continuing toward the elevator. Step forward. I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone knows we're already on the elevator. When I find myself on the door closed and the elevator starts to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sound towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, it felt like more of a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Obviously, our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further to the bowels of the school. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your side seat to sit down.
Yahoo!
Hurry up now, hurry up! We did it, but he said and found our seats. Ooh. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. Also, so everyone can see everyone else. Which also made it easy for anyone to transition and uneasy to anyone else. The air seemed to go heavy as we sat there. Until the curtain on our first case opened. The deadly judgment. I'm looking at you, Leon. You're my prime suspect. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly fate. A deadly cross trial. Here we go. Let's go. Sorry about that. Dropped my phone. Alright. Set skills. Open e-handbook. Alright, let's check our truth bullets. Remember from last episode. Monokuma file, evidence of a struggle. Replica sword technique. Switching rooms. Toolkit. Makoto's room. Sayaka's wrist and finger. A dying message of Leon. Bathroom door frame. Bathroom door knob. Our signs have been swapped. A missing knife, Aoi's account, trash duty, incinerator, burnt piece, and a shattered crystal ball. Report card. Oh. Leon, I'm looking at you as my prime suspect. Finish preparation. Let's go. Trial begin.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment.
Yeah.
Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. Whoever did it, raise your hand.
That's not gonna
Don't
work.
be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Oh,
What's
it's
going
pretty.
on with those pictures?
I feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Alright.
Friendship.
Hip penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
Alright, here we go.
First up is the case summary.
It's about time to begin. The debate to decide who we think is the killer. I have to be ready to peek at. It's about me. Everyone's like online. Okay, now it's time for me. Alright, I'll skip this, but I'll learn about it. Alright, here we go. Make your argument. Evidence of a struggle is our only bullet. Okay, so we have to...
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Obviously, duh.
Yeah, we know that part already.
Yeah, we already know that.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Yeah, we figured that out as well.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that
Most
the
likely...
killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No! That's wrong!
No, it's wrong.
That can't be. No, there is evidence of a struggle, alright?
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Okay, yeah, remember.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Alright.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Yep, of course, she
She
wasn't.
must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Yes, that's what I've been thinking for
The
last.
killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Yep.
That should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Yeah, thank you, Pokemon.
Sorry.
No, we sorry, Chihiro.
Okay, so what's next?
Hey! Chihiro sounds like the voice I gave him.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
The murder weapon, of course. What's
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Yeah. Okay, so it's gotta be one of the kitchen knives, right? Yep, the kitchen knife's up and been used.
So what was used to kill
The
her?
killer.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Of course.
So the killer used some random knife they had on her.
No, that's wrong.
No, it's wrong.
Not just any murder. It wasn't just any weapon. Specifically, it was.
I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Yep.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Yeah, a kitchen knife.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Yep.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Yep. Thank you, Sakura.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Of course you could.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
Well,
we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Oh, shut up, Leon.
Right.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments.
Thank
Otherwise,
you,
what's the point of the
Kyoko.
trial?
You getting things right back on track.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Oh, it will. It'll be going on you.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Thank you, Kyoko.
You really believe that?
Yes, I do. He's right. There's got to be a break from someone. Just waiting for us to find. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about that. Alright, and once again, I'll learn about this. And I'll skip right to the but you'll see a skip version. Good luck, have fun. Here we go, round 2. Awie's account. Okay.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Yes.
But where does that get us?
Leon.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Yes.
He did it in secret.
No, that's wrong!
No, it's wrong.
Take that! Oh, go.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
Hold on.
I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness?
A witness,
What
yes!
do you think, Hina?
Yeah?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Yeah. Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time.
Yep, I wasn't there.
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each
You're
other?
an idiot, Kyoko!
Idiot swimmer girl?
Idiot
And more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
Thank you, Monokuma.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So meaning if both people, so meaning what you're saying is if both people hold the knife, the same knife, and then just stab it into someone, they're both the blackened, is what you're saying, Monokuma.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
There's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Monokuma flip!
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did!
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way!
Sure. But can you or anyone else prove that?
I think I might know someone. Ooh, Sakura!
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Yeah.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Leon, you did not just...
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because
Just spit it out
Spit it
already.
out. Yeah,
I
but spit
stayed
it out.
in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Yeah,
So-
you got the point.
I don't think that's a problem.
Yeah,
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's
Taka, that, what you... Taka, I think you better make a goof, buddy.
But I'm a girl.
There we go.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Who was
Why
it?
didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Oh no, you don't mean...
Sayaka.
Oh,
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife was... Sayaka?
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
Yeah,
That's
what?
the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
Oh.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely,
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Oh, come on, Togami!
What?
See? He did do it after all.
Shut up, Togo!
No, you're wrong.
He's just an average kid!
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the...
Shut up, you fool me! Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder! Don't they understand? They suspect me, everyone else is gonna die!
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto
Thank
is the
you,
killer.
Kyoko.
You say?
Yeah.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Then thank you!
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes, I do! Your first hand is cabinet. Alright, I'll just go through this. Don't think that should have been a thing. But, well, that must be a crucial point. Alright, Hangman cabinet. Alright, let's see, how many words is it? 4. Alright, hold up. Okay. Hair! Hair is missing! Hair is missing from the scene of the crime! There we go! Hair! I had to remember.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Yeah.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yep.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
Yeah?
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Yeah?
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
Yep. Hey, Leon.
That makes sense, does it not?
Yep, that
No.
makes sense to me.
If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
I wish you were dead.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Yeah, Leon, why don't you tell
The
us?
killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there. Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Yeah?
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Yep, I'm not the culprit. Thank
Are
you.
you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Oh, that smile, you know
I
something.
would like to hear these reasons.
Thank
Do you
you.
remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Thank
What do you
you.
mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind.
The doorknob. The bathroom doorknob.
I got it!
Yes!
Evidence
Got it!
that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
The doorknob? What doorknob?
You are an idiot, hero.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
Yep.
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, true.
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Yep.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break, but if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering.
You still don't see. Let's take another look at
look.
how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that.
All right. I'll look for a little bit more, and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, the bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yep.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Okay, that one's not wrong.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yep.
Then the killer ran after her,
Yep.
and they got into the bathroom.
Yep.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
That is wrong. Leon.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all,
It's wrong.
the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes. Yes. Now that you mention it, that is true.
Yep.
Why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
Yep.
Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right?
Right?
But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
You said that last time.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
Yep.
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay.
Yep.
But then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Because I
easily make
think
that
I
mistake.
know what's next.
I got
The crime took place in my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Yep.
Say what? Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which
Yep.
is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka
Yep.
had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Yep.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank you, Toko. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
So, Ifumi.
But what happens if we can't...
Well, why don't we just...
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. So
Does no one have any other...
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Thank you, Aoi. What is it?
You...
Celeste.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay,
It's fine,
so...
it's fine. Get out your question.
Well, I was just wondering...
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up.
Stop
That's
saying
possible,
things,
right?
Leon. You're the
I
killer.
don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Yep.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it...
Fine.
Yep.
How about this? They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something.
No, that...
Oh, trying to argue. Hello? Why
Yeah. Switching rooms.
I got it!
Yes, the key item.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yep. The thing goes for you, Sayaka, no matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I tried to, we absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Yep.
What if her being scared was a lie?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What the hell is
What
that
do you
supposed to
mean?
mean?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
No. No, I can't. There's a... What's your name, please, to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil, and these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Forward seems like she's the ultimate detective.
And you're right. It can leave an imprint.
But we still
Sketch
really
over the
can't-
next sheet of paper. When I saw that, I was like, holy
Maybe
crap!
she just
I
knows
better
what
make sure I rip
detective
it.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Yes, yes, you talk about TV shows.
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
No.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto,
No, I didn't.
I didn't, but...
Of course you didn't.
Yep.
Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Send that note. I have to load it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
I think I know what he's gonna say next.
Of course, I'm only into 2D,
Yep,
so it
there it
wouldn't
is.
have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
No, they're probably involved.
What makes you say that?
Yep.
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then.
Okay, here we go. Round 4. Okay, the dorm nameplate.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
No, wait, that's... No, shoot. Sorry, messed that up.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Let's see, can I speed it up? B button.
But in the note, the place it specifically says, my room. I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room. Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying.
There we go!
No, it's wrong.
Darn! Thank you, Celeste. You gave me the perfect opportunity.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Yep.
They got switched?
Yep.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves.
Yep.
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
Yep.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Yep.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Yep.
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Thank you.
Right? Okay, then who did it?
Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from
here
the
we go.
note.
There's something I want to talk to you. Just come to just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched. But
Yep.
why would she switch them in the first place? She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Yep.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the facts where the answer lies.
What happened then was, probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
There we go.
We still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Thank you, Mondo.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our
Yes, I think you're right.
Yeah, thank you.
We just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Yes!
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Yep,
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Okay, listen.
I got it!
Yes!
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Yeah?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
Yeah?
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on
There
her
we
wrist!
go!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Thank you.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Hey, what? Alright. Okay. Oh, me? Come on! It's up to me! Okay, okay, replica sword seized, kitchen knife set, replica sword. Alright.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Yeah.
The sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Well, I need to figure out, Alright, okay, I figured out what it could be. Alright, so I gotta look over the evidence again, all of them.
When the fighting broke out,
When the fighting...
the culprit
Okay, so I
grabbed
need
the
to use
sword.
this word. Replica sword.
And that's when the first blow was dealt. Sword.
Wait. Oh, wrong one. Oops. My bad.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed. And that's when the first blow was the sword.
There we go. There we go. Great.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
Yeah.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Yep, that's
Stop
it.
jumping ahead. Slow down.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Yes.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Yes.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Yeah, thank you.
I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself.
No,
But then,
I don't think that's how it went out.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend
What? How the hell can you not think that?
because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain...
Palms, right? Yeah, there we go.
You're talking
Alright,
about
I
her
just had to
palms,
think real
right?
quick so I paused it. You're talking about her palms, right?
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
Yes, yes.
How can you know that just by looking at the...
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it.
Yep.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle.
Yep. Yeah.
It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands.
Yep.
There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Yep.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the...
Sorry, but
I don't think so.
Why did you say that?
no, that's not it at all.
No, I don't know.
I got it.
Off. There we go.
According to
That's
the
kinda
Monokuma file,
obvious.
Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Did you forget?
actually, I haven't taken a shower.
Ew, Toko. Oh my. Stinky. Uh-oh. Stinky.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
Alright.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Alright, take it as an insult, buddy. Take it.
obviously.
Take it out. An insult, obviously.
So anyway,
There-
Sayaka never touched the killer is the only one who used the sword.
No.
Hold on. That's right. And the one who damaged...
It had to be Sayaka then. It couldn't be the killer.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yes.
We already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Yep, there we go.
The one who attacked first was...
Sayaka!
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
There we go. She was blind for something. There we go.
No, far from it.
How dare?
almost
Why
as
did we
if
trust her?
She'd been
Oh,
planning
it's
to
because of
commit a
her
murder.
smile, wasn't it? What?
Took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
Yep.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Someone who wants to kill.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe
Yep.
the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you.
Oh!
That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... On me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
Yes, it would be a
She
reason.
wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
Yep.
And by committing the murder there
There we
instead of
go.
her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Makoto.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If
Yep.
the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But
Yep.
doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For
Yep.
one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Yep.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation.
Yep.
A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Superstar.
Then, you're saying she had this all planned out?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh my goodness.
But in the end, her plan backfired. She
Yep.
launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
Yes,
The
thank you.
tables
That's what I'm
suddenly
thinking.
turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just
Yep.
hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super bored. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Yep.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka,
Alright. Okay. There is still one more clue. So let's see if we have it. There it is. Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it.
Yeah.
But there just aren't any more clues, right?
There are more clues! There is one more clue! Leon Kawata, the
There
ultimate
still might be
baseball
one
star.
clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Yes!
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
Dying.
the dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yep. Left
I
index
got it.
finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it.
Alright.
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
Yes.
See, she broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. What the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course.
Oh!
What?
No, it's just... look at the number. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Wow, you're right. The connecting line is barely there. So I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said...
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Oh! Leon. Damn it.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Yep.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Yes!
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name?
Alright. Alright, where are you? There you are. Boom!
Here's my answer.
There it is.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Yes.
If you turn the message around,
Yeah.
it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
O-N.
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Or is it, buddy? Leon Kawata?
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
Random at all. Yep.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it
Yep.
for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
Oh, he's getting mad. You're going to get guilty, Leon.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Oh!
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
Yep. I think I know which one. It's a burnt shirt piece.
I got it!
Let's go!
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Yep.
When the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them.
Yep. There we
And
go.
to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But
Yep.
one piece burned off and got left behind.
Yep.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't
Yeah.
that right, Leon?
Yep.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure. You're right. That alone isn't enough.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answer's to...
Yeah.
Yep. Because how it was disposed of.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah. That's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch you need the key to get in. And so the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking...
Interesting.
He threw me! You're undercover! We'll protect you. Okay, I think we know. I think it's gonna be the option. Yeah, Shadow Crystal Ball, here we go.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Okay.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Alright.
And
Alright.
you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
No, you wouldn't need to if you were the ultimate imposter. There we go.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Yep.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
Yes!
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Yep. Oh, someone turned me into it, George! I'm quite sure it was last time I went down. Perhaps it was work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Yep.
Wait, no, just...
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator, the pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw it, could someone with...
That's right!
Difficult, absolutely.
Impossible? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Ultimate baseball star!
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
No.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Yep.
Can't be serious. I'm not the killer!
Yeah, yes you are. You're looking guilty.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it?
Okay, then.
Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Thank
and with
you.
that, we can...
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Alright, absolutely! Now let's enhance. Alright. had to happen right here. Specifically. Okay, no, that one's this spring. Alright, we got the lit roller. Okay, I think that would, Alright, we just have 2 left. Figure out what the lives still are. Which order they go in? Okay, I think I'm okay. I'm gonna grab this one here. This one here. Alright, here we go.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
There we go. Freak.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there she attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
There we go. Oh, we were right. Oh!
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Yeah!
During the struggle.
There we go, that was right too.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
There we go.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into...
There you go.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But of course, the killer had no way of knowing.
Yeah, there we go. Dun dun.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife,
dun dun,
and stabbed Sayaka.
And she wrote down her
But
killer.
with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
There you go.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
There we go. And grabbing the hood.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
Yeah.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
There we go.
So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Go. It's one piece of evidence.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this.
Yep, there we go. And it all leads to one person guilty. Leon Kuwata!
Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, isn't that right, Leon? Eh, guilty man?
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object
There
to
we
anything
go.
that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Down,
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe...
Okay, here we go. Rhythm! Oh, sometimes during the crowd trial, your opponent will simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. It's bullet time battle, aka BTB or BTW. You want to destroy your opponent's statements with rhythm. Alright. Hey, button. There we go. All right.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they
Yep.
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
All right, here we go. Time to boogie all down. Moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Shut up!
Oh my! I'm actually just...
You kidding me? Not a chance! You lied! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid!
Oh, there we go.
Where's your proof?
There we go. There's my proof. Take that, Leon Kawata. You're fitted.
The screws on the bathroom
bathroom.
doorknob were removed.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
Yes, I wonder.
It had to be a screwdriver, right?
Yes, it can only be a screwdriver, Mondo.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Yeah.
That must be what he used.
What he used.
There aren't any other tools anywhere.
Yeah.
The toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Yeah.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay,
There you go.
then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Shut up.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Shut up.
Leon, would you mind
There we
showing
go.
us your toolkit? The screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this, I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
I know. You okay, Leon? Leon, no! We lost him. We lost Leon.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then
Yep.
it would seem we are finished here.
Yep. I think we are, Celeste. Let's go. Are you okay, Leon? Hey. You get it? Hey! First result, A for me. I was an A-B. I was an A-B student. A student.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then you all have a lever in front of just to make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna vote.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the
That's the black egg.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh, I know what it's gonna be. Let's see. And the winner is of getting executed, Leon Kuwata! Sorry, Leon. You aren't just made for us. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The black kid in this case, the one that killed Simon, was none other than Leon Kuwata!
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a... What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
I didn't have a choice, man. It was kill or be killed. That's why I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
None of you any different. One long step and you'd be the first one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like
I was just unlucky. That's all.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything to come true. You know, May was right after all. But then when I think about that, I think I'm wrong. Really did the truth. That back on the side of that's true. The mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and that video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're stuck here with nowhere else. Come on, wait for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. Don't want to change it. What's more important to her than anything else? Her dreams, her friends. I have to see something like that happen to them. I did whatever it took to be happy. It meant even some things that weren't so pleasant. That's why she betrayed us. But what she said.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
My howdy, that entertainment industry sure must be terrifying, huh? When we try to kill someone just because of those relationships? She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she just descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand, I really do. Yep. You're an utter despair thing to say, like a betrayal. Right? Compassion, empathy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop squirreling with us. This is all your fault. Like being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Eventually, I lunged at Monica.
That's enough.
That's enough. And then I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. The grip was like ours, so I was sure it would be before.
Calm down.
If you really want to make your enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let go for now. Damn it. It was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to have to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer for the Black and Leon Kawata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I had to kill him.
That's it?
I was protecting myself. I had the heat of the moment. I was in self-defense. I was protecting you with self-defense. Like you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very after she turned herself from the bathroom and you went out of the way to get to the bathroom.
Do you understand?
You had any chance to stop what you were doing?
So, that's why...
No, that's right. Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You're closer than anyone in the world. You still just must understand them. Do you understand? I can't say you just stories to blind. Because the one who's blamed is him. What? If it weren't for you, this would never happen to Sega or Leon. We should have been fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Hey,
Hey, it just so happens that there's nothing there on the downstairs. But I have people with that sort of mentality that's from places all over the world. Just shut up! Okay, well, anyway, more
thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and get what everything's been waiting for. The punishment!
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come
No more
on
begging.
now!
No more excuses! You must pay for the penalty of breaking the rules. Society demands.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
For the ultimate baseball star, Leon Kawata.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
Oh, poor Leon. I feel bad for him, but he deserved it at the same time. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, oh, baseball. Keep out. The 1,000 blow. Oh! Oh! Ho, 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 no! Leon! Ooh, baby. Leon! No! Is he actually? Oh, yes, it is. He's actually dead. Oh no! What we saw. If we can't call it despair, what else should we call it?
Extreme! Woohoo! Extreme!
Yeah, man, there's something right out of control!
Let go!
What? What's going on?
I can't take
Can't
it.
take this anymore. We have to keep doing this. I just can't take it.
Well,
If you don't like it. What are we gonna do? Can't cut all time with the other world. Because we'll be here forever. But that's all. Every single one. Go with that.
Damn you!
Man, F you! Why the F are you doing all this?
what the heck?
Evil! You make it sound like I'm some dark, evil, awful, secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful society, secret society type of bear? Well, why are you putting it up there to youngsters like me? It's such a grueling ordeal.
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. Like you're trying to put a mile on a scale. I don't think it's possible. I don't want to know what you're saying, but I'm quite together. Shit. You piece of... I don't know what you are, but I'm gonna pound your head into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you want to do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happens because more than one of you said you wanted to get out. Right? No matter how much time passes, you can't come free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame! Of course we can't put free in the outside. Pretty cool. We can save the place. You're trapped, are you? I wouldn't say that you listen, but still, your thinking will change for sure. Boy, isn't it wonderful how we all get to live here together? What does this mean? What are you trying to say? Hey, what are you trying to say? I feel like there's some deeper meaning for you. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Uh-huh.
Hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything. I got to say. I just saved some fun for later. Bye-bye. I got to that, you was gone. You also there, overwhelmed by a nightmare-turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to... Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost our sense of time. We were all too scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Faces were gone. Their voices dead. But it wasn't that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? You need to get closer with me.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out. I told you before the crash started. You gotta figure out the mystery and catch yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought that never even crossed my mind, I felt like such a fool for becoming an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double cross you, the fact that you could never change. But even till the end, she wasn't sure for her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that! I mean, there's no way you can know that! Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her
However,
now. Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it. Don't you think? The final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that you used your last out of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She was unsure if she could kill someone or deceive you. This is why her plan failed. Hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
Sounds ironic what you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome it. If you can move past the death of yourself.
Correct.
Sounds something like that. The others will never be able to feel such desperate situation. Move past their death? That I could never accept that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me for the rest of my life. I'm gonna move past something like that. I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting that, you treated the head hardly. Well, I have to thank you for you. She said she really was small smile. By the way, I'm curious. How did you know I want to run this thing? Oh, well. Like I said, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Just kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. You, chapter 1 is over. The end. 3 classmates dead. To be continued. And as always, alright, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, folks, good Lord out!